This is part 9 of my series, and yeah, this is that one time when Liz killed me. Okay, so basically, Liz and Nike were fighting as they always do, and this being like 5 years ago, and I made it. Oh wait, no, there's one more thing I have to tell you. This never actually happened. It did, but it didn't. Let me explain. So I have like half of this series is videos like that ideas that I came up with. I'm like, oh, I should animate this, and then I just never did. And but they still live in my head 5 years later, enough for me to be able to make them. And so this is actually it's this story's first time being animated, which is cool. But basically, Liz and Nike were fighting, but since the story when I first came up with it is so old, I have no idea what they're fighting about. Probably something stupid. And then Liz is like, you know what? I'm going to scoop you. And he's like, oh yeah? How are you going to scoop me when you already scooped me before? I don't have any organs. She's like, I'll find a way. And then she just kind of like dragged him away. She's like, help me, I'm being dragged away by a psychopath little child. And then they were in the scooping room and everyone's like, well, we got to go follow them to make sure he doesn't die again, even though we don't even know how that's possible. And then, so then they all followed them to make sure Nike was okay, and he wasn't. He was tied to a chair. Liz was about to scoop him, but then before she could, I teleported into the room, and I'm like, Liz, you can't keep scooping your brother. But the place I teleported happened to be right in front of the scooper, right before it was activated. So then she scooped me instead, and I died, and everyone started freaking out because I'm the creator, and they're like, what happens to us if the creator's dead? And so they all had a panic attack, and then I appeared again as a soul this time, and I'm like, Liz, you killed me, you fix this. Take my staff and, fix this. And then she's like, I don't know how to use it. And I'm like, well, you better figure it out. She's like, why can't you tell me how to use it? And I'm like, because I'm a ghost. And she's like, and you're talking to me right now. And then I'm just like, and then I just disappeared. And she's like, no. So she like tried stuff and started saying like abracadabra and stuff because she doesn't know any spells, even though it's not how my wand works in the first place. But so she started doing that. And then she accidentally did something that caused a loud crash and the whole house to shake. And everyone's like, hopefully that wasn't that bad. Let's just move on and try and get the creator back to life. And then they tried for like 5 more minutes, couldn't do it, and then gave up. And then they brought me back to life the only way they know how. They built an animatronic, stuffed me inside it, and then I possessed it. And then I, as an animatronic, had to bring myself back to life with the wand. And I'm like, you all are such disappointments. But then they're like, okay, at least she's alive somewhat. And then they all walked away, and Liz was like, oh, this is all my fault. And she's like, but frankly, I'm not that sorry. I was more scared for myself. I don't really care what happens to creator. But then she was just walking, and then Charlie and Henry were there. She's like, what are you guys doing here? And they're like, yeah, we don't know. Our house kind of got like picked up and thrown into your house, and now they're one house. So we live here now, I guess. And Liz is like, oh no. And then she just kind of just backed away slowly, and she's like, I had nothing to do with that. Just so you know, I had nothing to do with that. And like ran away, and they're like, she might have had something to do with that. And then that's where it ended. Bye.